when your survival identity is long gone, and so is your healing identity, something else starts to shift. There's a very different method, one that's much more intuitive, and that is resonance. There's no need for optimization, no need for credentials. So let's talk about how this works and why it's important when you're in your becoming era. If you're new here and you are in your becoming era, that is, you have grieved an old identity, you've birthed into a newer and more authentic version of yourself, and you are moving into building a life that reflects that, hit the subscribe button so these conversations keep finding you. Resonance is absolutely the thing that starts building the architecture and the scaffolding of your becoming and of this new era. And it's really simple. It's really just this. It's moving away from mental strategy, shoulds, coulds, woulds, and old paradigm logic. When you have reached that level of inner safety and coherence and you are able to fully be present, we're actually attuned to that inner voice. And the inner voice is often not an actual voice, though some of us experience it that way. I really just have a somatic knowing, a pull in certain directions, and either way, it's resonance. It's magnetism towards the things that are meant for you and repulsion towards anything that is not. Human perception is already skewed. We're already experiencing life through some subjectivity, obviously. But when we experience and perceive the world through narration and story, it's filtered through our biases, our identity construct, our belief system, often unconscious, so we are even that much further removed from actual reality. It's almost the more animalistic side to us in a way. It's instinctual, but as humans, we've collectively been conditioned to believe that it's in our best interest to be rational and logical, but really it's a lie. It's actually just kept us really small and really controllable. And actually, at this point, not only do we stop doubting it, but we start to live by it. That becomes the central force in our lives. That becomes the only thing that we really can trust. And the place where our coherence comes from, where our center of gravity is, and that is the energy or the frequency that starts to rearrange everything around us. What was destabilized before starts to rebuild and repattern around you. Your body and your mind and your soul have moved into a state of orientation rather than recovery. And that is, therefore, where are we moving our energy now? We're not being held up by baggage from the past anymore. We've let it go. It's gone. Whether you're looking up at the stars in your astrology birth chart or you're listening to that North Star within yourself, same. But either way, that's what starts happening. You're like, okay, guide me. This is a full-blown era of expression, and it comes from that very coherent, very aligned place within. It's no longer moving to prove, it is moving because you're being called forward from a deeper place. So again, it's very instinctive. Creativity becomes instinctive. You know when you meet someone, wow, that person's important. Why do I feel like we've met before? What you're saying right now is landing in my body like truth in a way that I cannot put into words, but there's something real here. Instinct. Pure, clear, crisp instinct. And it is on point, and you can trust it more than anything right now. Resonance is in the driver's seat. Because what starts to happen is it broadens your horizon. It brings you into situations that you would never be able to logically predict or plan. And of course, over time, that translates into your environment, your work, your relationships, your life, and so on. Also, yes, strategy optimizes the existing reality. Strategy alone is not going to help you quantum leap. It's not going to change things the way that resonance does. It's really going to kind of keep you in the same place. So all in all, I hope it's clear, we are wired to function this way. It's actually the part of us that is our only saving grace. It's the only way. It's going to take you everywhere you need to go. It knows the way. It is your built-in GPS system. And resonance is how your next chapter starts to get your attention. But usually they're inner clicks, not so much external signs like, I don't know. I used to, when I was early in my awakening journey, I'd be like, show me a bed of roses. Or like, okay, I didn't say bed of roses, but like rose. Often we ask for signs out there before we build it within. Like the whole point of this journey, literally the entire point, is to build that certainty and that or to find it rather within ourselves. And then we build from there. We build that certainty. You just have to remember to continue to tune in. We just start moving towards what feels alive, what speaks to you, what makes you cry, specifically what moves you to tears in a positive way. I tell you, I have been losing sleep over this YouTube channel because I'm so excited to check the app. I cannot get enough of it, but doing something that is so aligned with my purpose in life now, following that calling and that inner light, it is a high that no drug can ever get you to. This level of purpose and just, I don't know what chemicals, there's nothing compares to this. It really just, it does build momentum and it becomes so colorful and so alive as you move down the path. But at that point, it's so strong and clear within you that you're just like, yeah, I already know. That video broke through my old ceiling on the, like, I knew it was gonna happen. Cool. Because again, without that, nothing out there is gonna hold you up. You can't lean on anything outside of yourself. And then life catches up slowly but surely. And you're like, cool, now I'm ready. You do not need the full plan. You are better off without it. Highly recommend you take a little dip into the world of traditional astrology. I actually posted a video on that on Friday. Check it out. But I would be also happy to go a little bit deeper into how I use astrology, when I can expect certain pivots to happen. If we have nudges within us, pushing us on that sort of blueprint, to be able to look at some words that validate it. But even without it, all you need is to listen to that pull and follow it. Resonance will reveal exactly what step you need to take at exactly the right moment. Resonance is not a concept. It's the architecture of your actual life. Where is resonance already building your next chapter, even if you haven't named it yet? Drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more content like this. Thank you so much for watching.